Hello, this is Anthony George Senda, the authentic, not fake, the real, the official, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. Some guy saying that I am the fake official, the guy from Pittsburgh, which is total BS. I started my channel in 2011, The Imposter on YouTube, that they refused to remove despite impersonation rules. It's funny. X has impersonation rules too, they don't enforce. But we're going to do something about that in the next couple of weeks. It'll be part of my master plan to get my channel back. All right, we have a new paranormal book. I don't see small print, little tiny boxes. I accidentally ordered 2 of these by mistake, but I'm going to try to send one to a friend of mine who, if he ever answers me, we'll get this. We have Real Haunted Roads and Highways by Zachary Knowles. And let's turn up the light. Have you been driving down the road and see something you just couldn't explain? Have you ever had an encounter with another vehicle that disappeared from sight? What if you pulled over to pick up a hitchhiker only to find them vanish from sight as you drew near to them? What if someone vanished from your car? Have you ever experienced something driving that is so out of the ordinary you wouldn't tell your best friends? Many people from all over the world have experienced things like this. You see ghosts that don't haunt houses and buildings. They haunt roads, streets, highways, and those hauntings can be every bit as terrifying as the most disturbing tale to ever be told from a haunted house. Okay. So this book, he has a lot of books. And let's see, there's no pictures. And there is no index. I hate books without pictures and indexes. And let's see, it says here, Clinton Road, West Milford, New Jersey. Shades of Death Road, what a name. Warren County, New Jersey. Kelly Road, Ohioville, Pennsylvania. Mona Lisa Drive in New Orleans. Archer Avenue in Chicago. The famous Girl at the Cemetery is in Chicago. Tuen Mun Road in Hong Kong. A3 Road in Surrey, England. Bragg Road in Saratoga, Texas. Zombie Road in Wildwood, Missouri. Now we know where the zombies hang out. Highway 365 in Arkansas. East Coast Road in India. Ortega Highway in San Juan Capistrano, California. Are there ghost swallows? Who knows? A75 Road in Scotland. A541 in Pontley, Gideon, Wales. Interstate H1 in Hawaii. Very, very haunted. Before I even read this chapter, I know about the history of that road. Sweet Hollow Road, New York. Route 2A in Haynesville, Maine. Dead Man's Curve in Claremont County, Ohio. Sleep Well. So that's the Saratoga Light, Paranormal Lantern Light at Bragg Road. Witnessing a car wreck. Phantom Monks, Horse-Drawn Hearses, Resurrection Mary. That's the famous one at the cemetery. Prank of Paranormal in Arkansas. Many, many ghosts. Kaiser Burnout. They're in here. So I will read this when I get the chance. I'm on about page 26 on the Alonzo disclosure book. But I have to have good light. I was able to read it outside the bus stop. The minute I went into the restaurant, not bright enough. I can't see. So I could not. I would have had imminent red by then. Except one problem. I ordered guacamole. I had a chicken burrito. I filmed that. And guacamole gave me horrible reflux. So no more guacamole for me. Maybe they put something in the guacamole. I don't know. I've been going to that restaurant for 20 years. I'm done with that restaurant. All right. That's it for this one. New Paranormal book is coming. Other items going by slow snail across the Tehachapi Mountains, or from wherever they came from. And this is one of the other charging cables. I broke the end off from the Apple charging cable, which does it all too great frequency in one of my iPads. So I have to take that into the shop in the first. This is the one that it's broken. I tried getting out, and I said, I better not because I'll screw it up. So it's anywhere from $0 to $50 to open it, pull it. They got a spring in there, and it pushes against the bars inside. You got to have a tool, pull it out. It's usually fine. But I'm stuck. I can't charge this iPad now. It's got a full charge. As full as it's gonna get. Oh, it wants my finger. I hate this finger stuff. I'm not sure which finger I used. the Google is giving me suggestions for 3-finger techniques. Are we using the finger too much? God. Okay. Well, at least I can play my game for a little while until the power runs out. I couldn't. It got caught in the blanket and just snapped clean into the thing. I can't get it out, so I'll have to stop at the phone guy downtown, see if he can repair it for me. All right, that's it for this one. Have a great night. This is a game I would like to play, but it takes forever. They put this black square every time you got to pour the liquids from one bottle to the other or down the chute, and that's to play my dominations. You play this game for 20 minutes only you get out of it, so it's very annoying. The game's fun, but it's annoying you can't get out of it and just go to your game. All right, that's it for this one. Kathy tried to go to watch fireworks, but the Golden Gate Bridge was covered in fog. I found my uncle's badge, by the way. My birthday is my agent number, 28. All right, I will see you next time. Have a great day. Click the like button and subscribe and leave some comments, people. Feedback is nice. Kathy's me over here tomorrow to help me clean, and we are taking Tiny One home to Kathy's. Tiny One has never had a home in her life. She showed up as a baby kitten 15 years ago, and Kathy wants a baby, and Tiny One is a big baby. It's a sweet kitty, so I'm hoping she won't freak out too much, and Kathy can have a baby again. She hadn't had a cat. She gave Cleo and Caesar to Patty, and we've not heard Patty since Kathy helped her go to her cataract surgery. That's the last time she heard about her. That's been months ago. So we don't know what's going on. We're going to go over to see Patty one day, too. But that's another animal. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and hope you had a great 4th, and have a great afternoon and evening. It is 1:19 right now, and 69 degrees. Last night was very chilly when I went to feed Tiny One. And Mama Cat came in twice. She won't go to sleep. She closes her eyes and looks around. Close her eyes. She's about 75% baby, 25% wild still. And I let her in the second time to eat, and I put her on my chest. I was hoping she would sit there and go to sleep. She hopped off and squeaked to be let out. So I don't know how I'm going to get the wild kitty out of her. All right, so she can be a baby and cuddle with me, and I would love her to sleep in my arms like my other cats have for 50 years. Have a great day. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.